Hey guys, Bill, Russ. Day 3. We kind of said 2.5 earlier, but our day 3.
Yeah, we made up for that other half today.
Yeah.
Today was a day and a half.
So we started off Roswell. We took Highway 70 out of Roswell, went over to
Lincoln.
Turned
off 70 onto Billy the Kid Trail.
Yeah, Billy the Kid Trail.
Up to Old Town Lincoln.
Yeah, and there's nothing in Lincoln other than what was in Lincoln. I mean, there's no gas station, convenience store, grocery store. There's nothing. It's just like Lincoln was.
Like the newest house I think we saw was like 1906 or something.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Built there. Nothing built there within the last 100 years.
The funny thing was, we walked over to the visitor center, and because you have to have tickets for a lot of the buildings, a way for them to make money, I guess. But they have a museum, and the museum's freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, they do talk about the Billy the Kid stuff, but they also talk to like
the early Indians that lived there, that
like the
hunted and
Mascaro Indians or something like that.
Yeah, that joined the army and helped fight the Apaches back in the day.
Yeah.
Talked about when the U.S. Army came in and set up Fort Stanton.
Yeah.
How long they were there.
Yeah.
And then it got into the cattle guys bringing in the cattle to supply the army, and that all led to the Lincoln County Wars.
Yeah.
Which led to Billy the Kid becoming Billy the Kid.
Yeah. So the funny thing was, like, you know, the movie Young Guns from the late 80s. I know, I've seen it a bunch of times.
There's a bee trying to get into his drink.
Anyways, the movie Young Guns actually, it's amazingly close to what the movie we saw today, which recounted the history of, the whole Billy the Kid stuff. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a 20-minute.
Yeah, 20-minute video.
20-minute video in that museum there, which talks about that history. I mean, there's all posters, and there's the artifacts, clothing, muskets, rifles, pistols, chuck wagon.
Yeah.
Which you would tell that how chuck.
Oh yeah. So funny thing is,
I didn't know this.
Not John Chisholm. Who was the other guy? Charles
Goodnight.
Yeah, Charles Goodnight. So Charles Goodnight, he purchased like an army surplus wagon, and Charles Chuck. So they ended up calling it a chuck wagon.
Because he turned it into a feed.
He turned it.
wagon.
Yeah, he adapted it. Sorry, so they could feed people. So
yeah, I never knew that until today.
Yeah, me either. But so then we kind of finished up in Lincoln, we went to the Tunstall store.
Went to the Tunstall store where Billy the Kid hung out. We walked on the same wood planks that Billy the Kid.
Yeah, it's amazing. The wood's still there.
Now he's trying to get into my drink.
There you go. Sorry, trying to kill a bee.
I just gave me a headache.
But and then we found out too that like there was during some time when like Sheriff Brady was coming, that Billy the Kid hid under the floor in the McSwain house, or in the McSwain Tunstall store.
Yeah.
McSwain, sorry.
I mean, it was like a grave. It wasn't even deep as a grave.
Yeah.
It was just big enough for Billy the Kid to fit under the boards. And when the Dolans and who's on the other side? When they came in looking for him, the rest of everybody ran out the back.
Murphy Dolan.
Yeah, and he hid under those floors, and they walked right over him and didn't even know he was there.
Yeah. So
pretty cool.
Yeah, and then when we finished that, we ended up taking off, and we went further north on the Billy the Kid Trail, which brought us down to, I guess, Ruidoso, or however you say it.
Beautiful ride.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was great. Russ and I, we had stopped at a red light, and one time he's like, "Hey, does this remind you of Tahoe without the lake?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, kinda." And then we went a little bit further, and he's like, "Oh, maybe it was like
cross between Flagstaff and
Tahoe, Flagstaff." But then we were both like, "We could retire here." You know what I mean? Like,
it was pretty.
It was nice. It really was nice.
One of us who doesn't wear a jacket got a little chilly.
I never get chilly.
Got him.
Okay, now he's done.
Yeah, but
yeah, Ruidoso was nice.
It was nice, but it had just flooded.
Yeah.
There was mud in parking lots.
Yeah, that was funny.
It also had a massive forest fire. There were dozens of structures that were still on the ground. That must have been, I don't know if it was this year, last year. It was recent.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad, but the town was bustling with tourists. And it was. I didn't know that town was here. It's gorgeous, and a beautiful motorcycle ride for all you bikers that want to come down here.
I'll be honest with you. If I was going to hold an event with a bunch of people, Ruidoso might be the place to just kind of start from and, you know, do different rides out during the day or whatever. But that was nice.
And then
headed over to Alamogordo. And it's funny because you're cruising down the road, and we were looking for Pistachio Land, but it's like I didn't know exactly where it was because Russ was actually leading, and I didn't have anything on my GPS. But
well, I got distracted because somebody was driving a General Lee, and I'm like,
yeah, I know. But the next thing you know,
got hard seeing the General Lee driving down the road.
There's a 30-foot pistachio off to the right, so I buzzed up real quick. We spun around, so we went to Pistachio Land for a little bit. Picked up a bunch of pistachios, but
I just wanted to drive the General Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, picked up some pistachios, and after that, the road got boring.
Oh yeah, it did. A lot of straight. A lot of straight. But we got to Las Cruces. We were supposed to have lunch at Chachi's. A buddy of ours at work, Howard, I guess he's from New Mexico, but anyways, he said, you know, hey, go to Chachi's. So we pull up to Chachi's, and the girl comes out, and she's like, we closed an hour ago.
They saw the Harley pulled up, and they said, no Harley riders.
No.
You go out, they met us in the parking lot.
It was the pretentious...
Go tell the Harley guy that we're closed. That's what happened.
But...
Because there were people in there.
Yeah, but they said they closed about an hour earlier because for Labor Day. But
for Labor Day weekend, yeah.
So we ended up trying to go somewhere else. So we were cruising down the road, and Russ saw Whataburger, and he's like, Whataburger? You know, looking at me, and I'm like, sure, why not? So we walked into Whataburger, and
nobody that worked there even looked at us.
Yeah.
So we walked out.
Yeah. So we went to another Mexican restaurant, anyways. But then
jumped on the bikes on I-10.
And the road got completely boring. I-70 and I-10, right? Or not I-70, but 70.
Highway 70 and 10.
Yeah, Highway 70, and then we ended up on 10, and oh yeah, it was horrible.
And I forgot what the road was coming up here to
180.
Silver City. 180?
180, yeah, we were on 180 up to Silver City. And to be honest with you, until we got to Silver City, or just shy of Silver City, maybe 15 miles, 20 miles, it was just flat, straight, hot, sunny, boring.
Yeah.
I took a nap.
You couldn't.
Woke up, still going the same direction.
Without a doubt, at least 30 miles. Probably more than 30 miles.
Yeah, 30 to 40 miles.
A turn. Without even a zag or
a
zag.
Yeah.
30 miles. Ugh.
Yeah. Anyways, we got here to Silver City. We went over to the Billy the Kid home site, which the location is correct, but the building was donated or whatever.
Yeah, we'll post the pictures of it. I guess Ron Howard did the movie The Missing, which I'd never seen that movie, but apparently it was a period piece with that kind of a structure. So he donated that cabin to put at the location where Billy the Kid's original home site was, because that got torn down in the 1890s or something. But that's pretty cool. I mean, because Ron Howard's a cool dude. Yeah. He makes good movies.
So I realized something
like Opie.
Partly here. We went backwards in Billy the Kid's life. We started in his grave, then went through his early 20s into his teens, and then now we're back, because I think he was like 14 when he was here, give or take.
When he left, yeah. I think first time he got arrested.
Yeah. When he left.
I'm not going to New York.
No, I'm not going to New York either. I have no desire.
Which is where he's from.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So tomorrow we're going to do the Gila National Forest.
Yep. We're deciding on 25, and everybody knows how much I hate I-25, I-70, I-40, I-80.
Anything that starts with I?
Yeah. Anything that takes 75 miles or faster, because it just sucks the gas right out of my bike. And there's traffic, and it's just not a pretty ride. It's just not.
Yeah, so anyways, we're not adding an hour. It's just going to take us an hour longer because we're avoiding highways, but it'll be a beautiful ride.
Which equates to adding an hour.
So, with a what?
Which equates to adding an hour.
Yeah.
Up to Madrid, to Maggie's.
Yeah, Madrid, where Wild Hogs was filmed.
Go to Maggie's store.
Yeah, but we'll tell you more about that tomorrow. But anyways, today was a little bit of a long day. Not horrible. We're both a little bit tired, I think, but time to sit down and have a couple of beverages, not too many beverages.
And Holly, I got my motorcycle pants off again, so you owe me another $1.
Check you guys out later. See ya.